Hello everyone, Abe here from Still Point Systems. If you own or manage a business, I want to make you aware of a brand new development that significantly increases your risk and gives you something new to plan for in the coming year. Most businesses and business owners plan for risks such as legal and liability risks, but few actually consider cyber risks. Well, now, just in the past few days, there's even more reason to plan for this. Ransomware has been a popular way for hackers to extort money from organizations, which you probably already know about. But what generally happens is someone clicks on something that they probably shouldn't have, and this click ultimately results in the locking down or encryption of all the data on that computer, or sometimes even on the entire network. To regain access to that information, the business owner must then pay a big ransom, or sometimes just mitigate it through some sort of backup recovery system. And the average ransom is around $6,000. More for larger organizations, and maybe a little less if you have a small business. And these ransomware infections, these programs do know which is which. For example, if grandma's workstation gets hit with ransomware with all the pictures of her kids and her grandkids, cyber criminals will probably just ask for $600 and not $6,000. Sorry to all those grandmas out there for picking on you. Anyway, for the longest time, the government had recommended not paying ransoms, and many businesses just opted not to pay the ransom and instead just build their networks from scratch. But things are changing, and these cyber criminals are taking things one step further to make sure they collect their money. In that, they've started publishing the names of the businesses who have fallen victim to their ransomware attack on public websites until the business pays up. And as if this isn't embarrassing enough, these cyber gangs also select a handful of businesses, their spreadsheets and their files, and they make them public. So while this sounds shocking, and the idea of having your files sitting up on a website for anyone to download makes you cringe a little, these hackers have been warning about this for several years actually. And so small business owners, this completely changes things for your business. Previously, if you were subject to a ransomware attack, you could just deal with it internally and not let anyone know about it. But now a ransomware attack can turn into a data breach, with the risk of all of your data being released to the general public. If you work in an industry with strict security guidelines like healthcare or finance, a ransomware attack that exposes customer or patient data will expose your non-compliance and also have serious legal repercussions as well. What's more, you will need to notify your vendors, your employees, and maybe even your partners, your other business partners, to let them know of your incident, and that possibly their information is also at risk. In most cases, like the Equifax breach, you'll be required to offer some sort of payment for damages, and also credit monitoring services. So what is a business to do? Well, previously, we always emphasized the importance of a robust data backup, so your network can be recreated in the worst case scenario in the event of attack. While this is still a crucial thing to have for all organizations, what's more important is to put measures in place to make sure you don't get hacked in the first place. So I would advise the following. First and foremost, you need to educate yourself and also the people who have access to your data about the importance of cybersecurity. Next, talk to your IT provider about you want to talk to them about more advanced threat protections. And if they give you a recommendation, you want to really listen to them. And if they don't have a good answer for you, guess what? It's time to look for another IT firm. I remember when I first heard about the initial CryptoLocker ransomware attack back in the early 2010s, 2013. And I remember I felt my heart sink in my chest as I thought, damn, this is really, really going to get bad. And well, it just got worse. So I'm Abe, Still Point Systems, helping small business owners sleep at night by keeping their data safe. Thank you.